Hello, this is Solomon. We're looking at 4 1v1s against SuperCrumpets. This one first, because it's probably the most boring of the 4. Arguably, the second one I'm about to show is more boring, but we'll see. France versus Soviets, it becomes boring. Because Crumpets doesn't want to do armor, since that's the only way to play France, and it's kind of boring if you do it 5 million times, so he's trying something else. As in barracks and airfield side, which is very interesting. So of course I go airfield 2. We'll go do the barracks. Because if I don't go air, I have to go. Well, he can zone me off enough for the barracks units for the ammunions to do something, I think. Or if he just spawns where my depots are fucked. So. Goes recon first. Now here's the interesting thing. He could have gone for my airfield. But he didn't. He said he didn't have the time, but I'm pretty sure he did. Like 2 ammunions, I'm still attacking. Yeah, going for the airfield would have been worth it. I mean, we would have lost 1 in the ammunions, but it's 20 versus 60 supply, so. Fortified position. Got my 3rd yak out. Got a fighter. Yeah, I don't have guards yet, I only have Strelky. Since I'm putting all my units in the air. This is, okay, I think this is an artillery base or an armor base, I can't remember. Oh, it's actually an artillery position. Oh yeah, I do that. They get rid of the fortified position. History 9 is actually really annoying to deal with. Because they can beat out B11s by themselves fairly well. Like, I guess other light tanks can too, it's just not as much as an issue, I feel like. I make the B11 retreat so it doesn't panic. I kill the fortified position. See, that History 9 actually killed that B11, like goddamn. So yeah, I go to take the engage, but I fuck it up, and he has a bunch of AA, but AA, and he doesn't have any real fighters. Like, my fighters are better, and he doesn't have. And he only has 1 of them, so the point is I can kill these units. Even though I do take some losses from the AA, but not significant. 4 yaks. This can shoot the barracks, I'm pretty sure. I just wasn't microing it. Yeah, a lot of yaks. I don't want to get memed on by his Air Force. I'm making sure to have a bunch. This happens, unfortunately, so but yeah, now the Garv DR are pushing through, but this attack doesn't actually work. I honestly should have gone for the barracks. With all my units, probably, but instead I try to make this happen, it's just like not working. Yeah. I even make it again. Wow, I didn't know I did that. But yeah, I'm getting extra depots, and Crumpets is still on 2 depots, so. Fucking Renault's slow as hell. Armor base coming out for Ice Tooth. Kill. I keep on fucking up killing the ants. This is a depot. Since again, his only recon is his air recon. I still don't get it, like holy shit. And a brave infantry bet's not gonna get anywhere. Here comes the first IS-2. Yeah, fucking Guppy's coming through. And I don't have any AA, and he has a AA covering the series, so it's kind of awkward for me to actually shoot down his Guppies if I'm not really on top of it. But yeah, I still have a bunch of AA. He surrender soon. There we go. Yeah, I got twice as much in count. I really should have been able to end that soon, but things happen. They're both going random. Crumpets unfortunately rolled UK. Also, I want to point out, I did lose 3 matches in the series we were playing. I'm just not going to show them because I didn't see the replays. Since I lost all them early, I lost US versus France, US versus Germany. PS, Germans don't work. And I also lost to France versus UK because I got memed on by paratroopers. They took my barracks and HQ since I tried to make a barracks to build units to stop the paratroopers. So yeah, like UK gets annihilated by Italy. Like there's really nothing they can do. So he just tries to do Cromwell's. So I do armor as response. M15s. Barely get them in time. Funny enough, M15s do more damage than Cromwells. But it's kind of weird. Like, look how much damage I'm already getting off, so. It's still really awkward. Like, look. Ooh, but I do manage to come through. I have 5 M15s by this point. He's not actually managing to kill any of them. Get the first one. Yeah, so a little issue with fanaticism in sectors. Yeah, what he's doing right with this, it's possible to dodge tank shells right away. So that's why he does all those macro movements. So yeah, he's still trying to actually win this match. Depot, but he ends up canceling at the last second. And I just blitz through, so. Did he surrenders? And now we get to the interesting games. We have Italy versus Soviets first. The interesting games. Yeah, we both played decryption. So it initially goes to that, so I do this this. Oh yeah, well, is this a fucking bug? Why do I still see a shit? Okay, there we go. So I see that he's trying to do this, so I just do double artillery bunker. Since I know he's also playing encryption, so I can see what I'm doing.
Building deployment completed.
So yeah, he just flat out moves all of them. Or cancels even.
Building deployment canceled.
So it doesn't, no, he moves them back, so I just end up canceling both of my artillery bunkers.
In this sector. Building deployment completed. Yes, sir. Deploy structure to location.
So he goes 3 depot. I also go 3 depot. Just slightly delayed due to the amount of, well, due to the RD bunkers. Yeah, barracks plus armor base, not bad. Make a case for this per M15 being a better solution at the beginning. Or this per barracks. Although I do like barracks in the M15 sometimes. Yeah, these right here are M13, so they're getting actually kind of. They can't kill BA-11 super easily, actually. So yeah, and then we both have 4 depots. I get the surprise attack off. These are, yeah, they're heavy infantry, okay. I also have heavy infantry. It takes forever to kill this M13, but I finally get to it. Unfortunately, I don't lose this BA-11. He's still on M13s. Both got our 5th depot going. The problem with M13s is they can act like BA-11s can actually fight them pretty well. Not as well as light tanks, but like M15s wouldn't be having this problem. Yeah, so I finally get my anti-tank base, and I put my 5th depot over here since I figured 0 is more protected. I probably would have been fine putting it right here. And you can make, depending on the situation, each depot is more protected. You know, how vulnerable you are and what the matchup is. Yeah, so I got these AT-45 moving up now. Make 3 of them. Keep on missing. Yeah, a lot of infantry infiltrating over here, so I send a blob of RPA over to handle it. Try to get this guy to do something, but he doesn't do anything. I missed micro my AT-45, and I believe I lose it right here. Okay, maybe I don't. So I moved my AT-45 up to start killing these supply trucks right here. Then I also try to go for the kill with the Guardia. And I do lose this AT-45 right here, which is really bad since I needed to stop these tanks right here. Honestly, I should have kept this Guardia alive and protect the AT. Also get my 6 depot out. But I have another AT coming up. Like fanaticism over here, I'm not sure why. That was an infantry battle, so. Now here's where things get real funny. You always have to remember, even if you're being attacked, see if you can counterattack the enemy. Because you'll either do a lot of damage or force them to pull back. Like, so here's the spicy thing. Eagles has this giant blob of infantry that I can't really fight by myself, and he sends it over to my middle forest, but I see it, his depots are exposed, so I just charge straight for it with like 8 infantry. Also, I push you on the right with B11s, infantry and AT gun. Like, these infantry are getting killed this depot really quick. And losing one depot is huge in 1v1. It's not the end of the game right here. Because he already has so many depots, so he's getting a lot of income. And I do have 8 infantry. The auto losing a depot is worth more than 8 infantry because they won't be gaining income for that time period. And yeah, okay, sorry. Now I'm going for this depot. Hold on. Sorry about that. Wait, I also get this depot. I think partially just fast damage and 13, which is hilarious, but tons of infantry spam from him. I also get another depot and artillery base. So we have some really big important battles. Like that has a lot of heavy infantry. But I do manage to win this one fairly solidly. And I do have the force advantage. And I do also end up playing fanaticism. Like Warvdia in the force is really helping me win, even though he has such huge numbers advantage. Also, Miss Micro and those guys don't do anything for a little bit. I do lose a Bay 11 over here, unfortunately. This battle is still really close, but I come out on top. Brings over to M13 since I don't have an AT right there. If I make one, also make a barracks right here and blitz. And he does get this depot, but it's already almost... It's low to the point that's not really worth rebuilding. And he makes an airfield and I make a pushka. And pushkas will 3 barrage airfields really reliably. Oh, I think this is under max range. Not a whole lot under though. And he's teching something, and the most reasonable thing for him to tech right now would be P108 since Feltros don't do anything since I don't have air. Paratroopers also wouldn't make sense. It has to be P108s. You know, Italian research time, so it's gonna take forever. And I don't know why it doesn't camo. Maybe he didn't have a RUSE available. But it's also important to note he's basically on the timer since these 2 depots are almost gone. And I killed these 2 depots. So he's gonna be on very low income shortly. And his barrage kills the airfield. Yep, it's dead. Lots of infantry though. And go for this little push on the left, but he moves infantry to stop it. Speed it up a little. Yeah, I'm still getting so much income and he isn't, so. So I started going for this infantry blob over here. Like, this is doing this so much damage. That cluster of infantry. That first shot goes over here, there, unfortunately. But like, look how much infantry these shells are hitting. Like, two people, like, it's doing a lot of damage. And here's where his final attempt at winning happens. Comes decently close to working. Like, poor panicked. Yeah, so I tried to split at the very last second. I had a very late reaction. Like, see, to try to move, but they're all down to 1 person, and I do. Oh yeah, I don't use my push at that time, but I do play Fanaticism to try to do something, but again, they're all super low health, so they all just end up dying. I should have played Blitz and pulled them back. And let them regenerate a little bit. But I'm getting a ton of income, so I just spam out a ton more infantry. And I have a bunch of barracks for. And it's really hard for P108s to one-shot depots, so he doesn't get that. Maybe my push got up, so I can try to shoot his airfield again. And I actually end up losing it in my depot, so that's actually a ton of damage from that on the next run. Depot and push cut, like that's 80 points. B11 spam as the infantry die, and these won't die as easily to the P108s. Also, I just wanted to really get recon on the airfield. I was a bit late for that. And I camo these depots. These are the most important ones right now. Do a little push over here. Yeah, so I just start spamming out the AA. Also, Crumpets is only on one depot right now, which only has 63 remaining. I also did manage to get an adamant, and I'm surprised he didn't try to bomb it. Maybe he missed it. Now, I saw these B11s get panicked because bombers actually do damage to armor. I'm also surprised he didn't focus more on my AA, and artillery, and anti-air bases at the beginning when I was starting making on AA. Now here's where he makes a mistake. Like I get a ton of AA now, so he goes for my barracks, and I just kill these two P108s. Gets his barracks, but again he loses both P108s. So like he just lost his entire air force to kill like 20 points of units. Also get an ISU out. And I should have kept him for the infantry since these were more dangerous since Campus doesn't have any income. But instead I immediately sent him for the airfield. Do this little push over here. And he captures this depot instead of destroying it, which is really weird. Since he left these infantry in Bay 11 alive, so captures this one too. So I just go to capture this one. Start spamming a bunch of infantry. Now this is looking dangerously close to me losing. I'm like, oh no, oh no. I don't want to lose. This is the only way I can possibly lose. I'm in such a better position. I think I accidentally killed this depot. So I end up playing Fanaticism. I like tell them to capture, but these guys die. And these guys aren't moving. But here's the thing, Crumpets doesn't have any income, so I'm actually sniping his trucks right now with my AT gun, so I can't actually build any units out of it. You're going after his airfield now. And he surrenders shortly. And his airfield dies. I think we're talking in chat, which is why the delay. So I got a lot more income. When I killed his 2 depots, that really sealed the deal while I'm losing. Not totally, but really, really limited his options. Or potential for winning. Finally, the last and most interesting match. So I roll France against UK. This is not the match where I get paratrooper rush. And I decided to do airfield armor base. Since I know typically that combo works really well, but or airfield barracks, but I can't do airfield barracks, so he actually doesn't play Decryption. Crumpets doesn't. Since he already knows what I'm doing when I made the airfield. I don't play decryption either, since his options are limited. And like, I don't think it, in my opinion, doesn't really matter what he tries to do. Like, I have a good enough idea of what he's already trying to do. No options. So I put out the fortified position, A, to stop airplanes from flying freely over here, and to stop his recall from getting closer. Also, okay, so Hurricanes are equal to all two-star fighters, and are better than other fighter bombers. Actually, I don't know about the Sparby Arrow though. But like, they'll be Guppies, Stukas, and they're equal to, like, you know, the basic fighters, except they're better than Ishaks. Ishaks are garbage. So we have this little exchange here. Kill the Hurricane. And I have a third fighter on the way soon, and I try to, like, get back to my base, like, drag his Hurricane over here, but I end up turning around. I honestly should have kept going to the map edge. Mistake. Although I still slightly went out on a trade, since Hurricanes are 25 and my fighter's only 20. Also, I make a barracks to deal with this AT guns, but then I forget about the armored car, so my light infantry dies. I do chase though, but I decided to pull it off. Got my third fighter out. Off on 1 default. Very low economy game, so you have to be very, very careful and intentional about what you're doing. And let me add some more fighters, since he's not going to affect me on the ground in any reasonable way. Okay, let's start to 7.5. So this Hurricane, he goes for the Panhard, and I should have been paying attention to this. I should have at least tried pulling the Panhard closer towards me, or just anticipated in general and kept it in, like, the forest right here or back here. But the Panhard is only, like, sometimes it's worth it to sacrifice the Typhoon for Willies. But in this situation, I honestly don't really need the recon that much. It's not doing much for me. Church some of these units, but these units aren't a threat. It's not like they can creep up on me or anything. So I'm still winning out on this trade, since Panhard's 20, Hurricane 25. Now over here, 2 Hurricanes versus 2 basic fighters. So I end up playing Fanaticism, and I don't do it in time for this one, unfortunately. Like, if I, okay, yeah, I play on 6, so maybe that sector, he wasn't fine over that sector, so these panic, these 2 guys panic, it's equal trade, but I end up winning over here, which is, again, really big. Every aircraft counts with 1 depot. And just in general, like, early game of aircraft, like, every kill counts, like, it's becoming very, very hard for any sort of air superiority. And my fortified position is stopping him from being aggressive in his air. In a few cases, garbage, so. So, like, I'm just 75 to 45 points, like. Yeah, so I decided to go bomb his airfield, since I know I can get out of the area, since I have a lot more planes than he does currently. But he ends up killing this, so I just go for these 2 bases. Building a second area right now. I'm hovering over his airfield currently to maybe kill anything that takes off, but again, what if he gets like 6 fighters and quick launches all of them, then I lose my air force, so that's why I pull away. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, I should have gone for the AT base. I think it would have killed both of these buildings. That's how I go for the armor base again. He goes for a second depot, and I follow not too soon after. And okay, so I split these light infantry off to the side, because if he tries to radio silence, or just if he sneaks the recon somewhere, like into this forest right here, I don't notice, I can tell Because my infantry on the side, they'll be in vision, and I'll tell that they'll be spotted, so I know there's recons like over here or over here, in case I miss it, or it's radio silence. So yeah, so I just go ahead and kill these AT guns. Crumpets builds back up his Hurricane Force. I think he takes this engagement. But yeah, I also build S-35 since AT guns are out of the way. Like, this is also the reason why I isn't going to Spitfires. He told me this because, like, if he went to Spitfires right away, I just kill him with tanks. So yeah, here I am making more fighters to combat his number of airplanes. They had 6 Hurricanes versus my 5 MSs. But I do decide to take the engagement. So I'm not entirely sure why in retrospect, but... Okay, so let's keep track. I think it's because my planes are still worth less, like in supply, so I slick them around the head. Maybe, So I kill 1 Hurricane. For one of my planes, so it's 1-1. That's 2 Hurricanes dead. Just 2 of my planes. Then I kill. Wait, so I killed 3 Hurricanes and I only used 2 of my planes, I think. No, wait. Yeah, he had 6 originally and he lost 3. And I had 5, then sent and reinforcing 1, and now I have 4. Yeah, wait. Okay, that's that's bizarre. Okay, that's huge. I only lost 2 MSs for 3 Hurricanes. That's wait. Oh my god. I think a bunch of his Hurricanes auto target on like one of my units. I don't get that kill. That would have been so big actually. Oh wait, I think he sent someone 1 or 2 of his Hurricanes after the S-35, which is why this happened. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Yeah, he tries to kill my Amion, but he doesn't even kill it. 4 or 5 position in the MS. Yeah, I'm at 150 points out right now. This UK doesn't work. Take some damage. Oh, he's going after Japan hard. And yeah, I didn't punish this well. I had this really weird targeting thing. Like, what's going on? And I do Fanat, but it doesn't work for some reason. I don't know what's happening. But I do get his Hurricane in return. Or a Hurricane in return. Or I don't. What the fuck? Okay, so I didn't get either else kills. Also get a 3rd depot out. And a 4th depot. So he has Spitfires now. Okay, he doesn't. I think he gets them soon. Yeah, so I'm looking to force an engagement. I'm trying to bait his Hurricanes into shooting the Amiots so that I can just kill his Hurricanes. Which works. I lose 1 Amiot. And do I get all 3 of these Hurricane kills? So I get 1 Hurricane. Okay, so I get 2 Hurricanes, but then I also lose this MS, so. That was a really late. fanaticism. But yeah, I still came out ahead since Hurricanes are 25 and my planes are 20. Also, the tech is 50, and my advanced fighters still lose to Spitfires. So E&E is gonna get Spitfires eventually, which is why I'd never bother upgrading. It's like that's 2.5 planes. I'll just get more planes or another depot or something. Come out with the second airfield. Perhaps is on 3 depots now, so he's still behind in economy and everything really. I'm not bothering your ground units until this bomb at all. And if I'm building ground units, I'm not building planes. So I can also, it won't be super easy to just like punish him and kill his air, since I have a limited number of planes. If I'm building ground. So Potez recon. I'm just looking to get rid of this airfield. Like, that was in the game. Maybe not end it, but it'll do a ton of damage. Yeah, okay, now he has Spitfires. Yeah, those are Spitfires, so he has 8 planes. Okay, he has 7 planes with 7 fighters. I have 9 planes. 9 fighters and 2 amiots. Well, actually, only 1 amiot right now. One of my fighters is my airfield. So this happens, I'm like, oh shit. I play fanaticism immediately. Here's the thing though, 3 of his Hurricanes focus on one of my planes. Wait. Is that... like, yeah, all his planes just end up grouping on one of my planes. It's ridiculous. That's Hurricane dead. That's... Okay, so let me just look. I have... Do I get that kill? Nope. So I come back with 4 fighters. Wait, no, I actually come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I come back with 5 fighters. Then he has 7 right now, but maybe, okay. I know he lost some planes. I should just look at the points from now on. 2. So minimal losses, mostly panicking. Also, I'm not paying attention to Potez, so I do lose that, which is painful since it's 25 supply. I do try to punish, but then I pull it back. But he does lose the Hurricane then now. Okay, so there's this weird thing where planes can switch targets, like when they're on auto target range and continue strafing, but then they can run out of ammo. Since they still have an ammo limit, it's really weird how they can do that. For the Hurricane, but I mess up and I lose that guy. And I do punish this. Messes up with the Spitfire.
Half a battle time reached.
I'm just maintaining a really solid lead. Like, he has Spitfires, but I have so many planes plus the fortified position. Although on a bigger map, you probably want to upgrade to the advanced fighter just with a speed bonus, and you can get around quicker. Like, probably literally only that. And extra damage is nice too, but so you're mostly doing it for the speed. I'm just not doing it on this map because the map's small enough, and I would rather have the extra planes or depot or whatever. I'd get a whole lot of benefit from the extra speed. And the damage doesn't matter a whole lot either in this situation. Crumpets finally gets a second airfield. Up a little bit. Still looking for another opportunity to do something. It's also important to know that Crumpets is using all like camouflage. He's using so much RUSE on camo, and I'm not. I don't have to, and he does because otherwise I'll just strafe his airfield. Okay, so it's 401 points versus 290. I've recon and aim, now it's ready to go. Yeah, lots of targeting going on. Oh, I should have counted the planes. Oh well. Compass plays fanaticism. I don't, but yeah, I don't. And this is really funny. But so the Spitfire lands, my bombs kill it. Like literally the last bomb's falling. No, the airfield dies, which is what kills it. Okay, so I got 290, so I got 3 plane kills. Since he went to 350, so that's 3 planes, 60 points. I had 400 to 160, so 400 to 560. So I got 160 points, which is so the airfield plus the Spitfire 60 points. I guess the others were just Spitfire kills. Like I just have so many planes. He's doing a good job panicking, but all my other planes are also shooting at Spitfires. Like it's a lot of 2-on-1s. So his Spitfires are panicking, or they're dying before they can shoot my aircraft down. Also, he tries to kill my protest, but he doesn't. He loses Spitfire. Also, I think a lot of his planes, like, especially when you launch them close like that, they'll all just start focusing on one nearby plane. So he had like multiple planes going for one of my fighters, which is not what you want it to do in that situation. It's unnecessary. Honestly, plane fights, like, there's so much micro with planes, but the actual fights themselves are kind of RNG. How the planes target. Did I get 50 people out? I see this isn't camoed. They probably might not even have her at this point. Yeah, I go and bomb it. And this is huge, because this UFO's about to run out. And this one's definitely getting on the lower end. Like, since these hurricanes, I guess to try to preemptively summon an aiming, I'll try to kill the hurricanes. Okay, so 680 to 350. Yeah, this is 3 Spitfires going for one of my planes. Like, holy shit. This is not good targeting. So, 350, he killed one of my planes. 350 to 370. Okay, so he kills 2 planes now, because I'm not paying, since I didn't micro that well. Or just wasn't looking at it. And I went from what? 560 to 720? I don't know, and I got the default too, so. I just have so many planes, it's just not, these trades aren't good. And I actually don't know how to quick launch, I'll need to ask Crumpets how to do that. But in this situation, it works against you sometimes, because your planes end up, well, all your planes end up targeting the same fighter. Here comes the 3rd airfield. Oh wait, this is a default actually. He's pretty much getting desperate at this point since he's almost out of money. And a bunch of my aircraft are on the ground, so I can strafe them. Or because they're on the ground and repairing or whatever, I only have a limited number in the air right now. And you can outmatch them fairly easily. It's not have my huge numbers advantage, but. Okay, so this plane just did a decent job of splitting up there. But out of the fortified position, now like turn anywhere from 1 to 3 fights. At least 1, and this turning 1 fight is huge. So yeah, it looks like he kills 2 of my planes. But I killed several of the Spitfires, and this guy's still here, so he ends up dying too. Or actually no, he ends up killing that guy. But I do get the return kill. And he never rebuilt his airfield either. Since he needs to build a depot if he builds anything. And at this point, oh yeah, so 5th depot. Or 6th depot. Yeah, 6. And I didn't have any money, so I just built the Panhards after the AC Mark one. I could have just built a Guppy, honestly, but in 1 Panhard. So here comes the third airfield. And I'm still building my meme horde of MS406. Oh yeah, so Crumpets is being a cuck and he's doing this. It's possible, yeah, I said it's possible the dogs dodge tank shells, so. Like, god damn it! It started to cause me a lot of frustration. So I just end up in bomb it. Even light bombers do damage to level 1 armor. Like, level 1 armor just really isn't good. Like, heavy bombers panic at level 1 armor in one run. Like, one heavy bomber will. If it's not in the forest. Whoops. Okay, guess I'm just building more fighters. Going for a game ending move. Really desperate paratroopers, I guess, to try to handle these depots over here. Especially since if his paratroopers start unloading, my fighters can't do anything. Although I guess I can just straight from his to the ground. But I don't have any, and I do have the FFL over here, so.
1 quarter of battle time remaining.
Like, Jesus, summon MS406. But actually, Crumpets actually messes up and he doesn't drop his paratroopers in time. Oh, that's a lot of, like... Yeah, no, I just have too many planes for him to handle. Or, I guess for the AI to handle. And split up correctly. I think it's just because, like... In that part I can go, maybe I even had double numerous planes, so I was just panicking all those planes before they could kill mine. England was actually surprisingly close. Since the difference really didn't start to become that major until the end. And remember, even if you have more income, if you're probably using that income to build depots, so that like 190 extra income, like at least 80 of that was on depots. Since I built 2 depots they never built, and that was me spending 80 on those depots. So there's almost so much real income advantage. Like, if you have 1,000 extra income, but if you spend that 1,000 on admins, and the enemy spend it on tanks, you could still lose that match. Or if you spend it on units, like, it takes time for the income to, like, show in units on the field. Yeah. 2-to-1 with the aircraft, so. Actually, well, since kills is weirdly inflated by how the surrendering, and they only had 815 losses in aircraft, so that was my kills in his aircraft. So I had 450 losses to 815 kills, which is still almost 2-to-1. So, but yeah, good games in this video.